Hello, it is me again, Shion. I am uploading again. Anyway, what have I been doing these last few days? Or the last week? I've been playing Cuphead. Yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last week. And finally, I've completed it. So now, I have the honor to be able to rank the top 5 hardest bosses. A very unique and original idea. Never been done before. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Alright, starting off the list with number 5 is Grim Matchstick, and I personally didn't actually find this boss that hard. It took me less than half an hour, and that's it's probably one of the quickest bosses I was actually able to defeat. But why is it at number 5? It's because I think I was just lucky with the boss, and also I got the Lobo, which is probably hands down the easiest weapon to use for that boss. But to be honest, I think the only challenge here is the first phase. The first phase you need to concentrate hard, and if you concentrate, you're gonna breeze through it. The second phase, it's probably the easiest one. Just try and jump over those little freaks when they start screaming. And then the third phase, you just need to remember, stop always shooting, especially if you have the Lobo. Maybe you can constantly shoot, but try to concentrate on not shooting all the time, because I know if you've learned anything from Cuphead, it's always to hold down, that shoot whatever key you use for shoot, but try not to shoot, and only shoot when he's never going to shoot out those little, ball things. Yeah, I said shoot a lot of times, so I'm very sorry. Alright, at number 4, we have Vanessa Von Bonbon, and in my opinion, the first, the 3 mini-bosses that she just, throws at you, they aren't that hard. You have some hard ones, like that little squishy cupcake, which is probably the hardest one, and then the candy corn's a bit unpredictable, and then you have, the jewel breaker, which I thought was probably the 3rd hardest mini-boss, but necessarily the first, 3 mini-bosses you get, they're easy. You can probably get through them with all your HP intact, but when it comes to the last phase, it's always where I mess up. I don't know what it is, but I just can't dodge her stupid head. It's so annoying, and, I don't know what it is, but it's just so hard for me, and that's why I have this bitch at number 4. Alright, at number 3rd place we have the Devil, the main boss, the final boss, and it is supposed to be the hardest boss in the game, and it is a hard boss. It did take me a bit of time, but it's a boss that if you concentrate, you get through it. I think the first phase is probably the hardest phase, especially those circly thingies with the middle flame in them. That was so annoying. And then the second phase comes, if you get used to the second phase, it's easy. And the third phase, you can parry the tears, as well as you can tell which ones are going to come in. You can also concentrate enough to see where that poker chip is going to fall down. So once you get that in hand, it's actually not that hard of a boss. You just need to concentrate a bit. Second place is King Dice, and I think this is pretty obvious what the first place is now, but King Dice in my opinion was extremely it was hard, but it took me about a day to complete him, but the only thing that's really hard about this stupid idiot is the last phase. Last phase is, I'm shit at parrying, so I couldn't parry it, so basically I did that technique where you hid behind the hand and stuff, and that works. And once you get good at the dice rolling, it's actually not that hard. If you know which numbers are the ones that you're good at, like the mini bosses, it's a breeze. Like some of them are really easy. I think the ones that I normally went for was either this number 2, which I believe was the Chips Bedigan, which is probably the easiest one, and then you can try and go for something like the cigar, which was, it isn't that hard, but once you get used to it, you'll get, easier. I think I also went for number 5, which is Hocus Pocus, and then I think 7 or 8 is either, one of them is Matchstick, which is downright the easiest mini boss and the easiest boss in the game, and then I think number 8 is, I'm trying to remember his name, but it's the guy, the monkey, monkey card game, which is annoying. It's long, but it's easy. And once you get that, you either click on start over, which I've done several times, or you go to the finish, and then you get fucked by King Dice. Alright, at first place we have this fucking robot, Dr. Carl's robot, the Iron Giant. This guy is easily the hardest boss in the game. Of course, the first phase is long as hell. Obviously, you need to shoot the 3 things: the antenna, the heart, and I think the legs or something, the chest or the stomach. And then once you shoot one of them, even worse things comes out. Like if you shoot the stomach, you know, if the rocket ship's projectiles that were so hard to dodge wasn't worse enough, now you have these homing missiles that fuck you up. And then it's so annoying. And then I think, you know, the first phase, it's hard but bearable. If you concentrate hard enough, it's like good Matchstick's first phase. If you concentrate hard enough, you can get that one through with all HP. But then you come to the second phase, and I don't know what it is. It's just me, but the second phase is the hardest phase for me. I just can't dodge those home-seeking fuckers. It's so fucking annoying. I hate this guy. And then the third phase comes along, and you know, the third phase, it's hard, but you know, if you concentrate hard enough, it's bearable. You can do it. I did my second attempt on the third phase, so it is hard, but you know, Dr. Carl's robot is definitely the hardest boss. It took me the longest time, and it's just annoying. It's just so annoying, this boss. Yeah, anyway, that was my tier. Remember, this is in my opinion. So this is not any public view boss, it's just my opinion of how I found it hard. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.